Joe Rogan has responded to the criticism he faced when he appeared to advocate for young people not getting the vaccine, even if they could and it was free and available. Here is what he had to say.
Corona for me was weird already. So I was like, I don't know, I'll just do that thing to not have it again. I bought into the system. I'm a sheep.
Well, it's not being a sheep. I mean, there's some legitimate science behind this. It's not, this is like the thing about this whole thing, this people being upset at me. I didn't say I'm not an anti-vax person.
Right.
In fact, I said I believe they're safe, and I encourage many people to take them. My parents were vaccinated. I just said I don't think that if you're a young, healthy person that you need it. Their argument was you need it for other people,
so you don't transmit the virus.
That makes more sense.
So
but that's a different argument. That's
I'm
a different
young,
conversation.
not so healthy person.
Okay, right. So. Like in 6 different ways. So look, the fact that he is trying to sort of apologize, but not really, and he undercuts it in a million ways, I guess is progress. But that was God, that wasn't good in so many different ways. Hey, I'm not anti-vax. I know a person who once got a vaccine. No, like almost everybody does. Lots of people do. You have vaccines in your system. Stop treating it as if it's this weird niche thing. But I have a more important issue. But first, Brett, what do you have to say about that?
There's this one of the best lines in sitcom history, because it's meta and perfect and reflects what happens on sitcoms every day. Is from Boy Meets World, where Corey, in a kind of breaking the fourth wall moment, after learning yet another moral to a very basic lesson, goes, "How can I learn so much every week and still be so stupid?" That's it. It's just like, this guy is just a dude who sits there and has conversations with folks. And the thing that people like about him is he talks about putting people's faces through chain octagons or whatever. That's a whole thing I don't.
Some of those words make sense, not necessarily in that order, but yes.
All I know of UFC is it creates pockets of my neighborhood where I hear faint like, oh, from people watching it. Like, I'm like, it must be UFC season if they have a season.
Yes.
But the other thing is he just sits there and asks the questions and kind of goes through and does his little like little question and answer periods where he learns from folks.
Sure.
And that's he's like, I'm just asking questions and I want to learn. I'm an everyman. But like, how many times can you have these learning sessions and still have a baseline of stupidity? Like, or people go to school and they learn a little every day and they get smarter. That's the point. Sure. You're going to school every day, but you still manage to stay like right here.
Well, look, hold on, Brett. Now, so as a general principle, I don't know if that's fair or not. I don't watch the show, but I will say what he says in that one clip, and we've got other clips coming, in that one clip doesn't look good, because when you say, oh, you mean for other people? Okay, well, that's a different question. No, that's not a different question. That has very much been a part of this. And it's been a part of literally every other preventative measure having to do with COVID for over a year. Everybody knows about that, especially people who stay tuned to the news and are part of the cycle and all that. It's not just about you, although again, 21-year-olds can get COVID, suffer from it, and die. So let's really not throw that in the garbage, because it's definitely still true. But the idea that you need to protect yourself, even if you might not get a bad case so that others won't, is very, very, very much not new to the vaccine. It's true of masks and social distancing and virtually everything that we've done. How could you not know that? Seriously, he has to have. And again, that tells me this is an evasion, because he definitely knows that it's not just about yourself. Healthy people don't need this. No, healthy people take all vaccines because that's how vaccines work. You take them before you get sick so that you won't, or if you do, it won't be as bad. That's what a vaccine is. That's what makes it distinct in medicine. This isn't new. Vaccines aren't new. None of this is new. Why is he acting like this is new?
That, John, you're giving him too much credit, because here's what's great about Joe Rogan is he tells you why he's wrong while he's being wrong. Like,
he continues it literally then, yes.
He just said, oh, it's for other people, but that's a different argument. It's like, no. It's like, you told me that you understood it just now. You just told me that you get it. And then the next statement, that's a different argument. That's a different question or whatever, is the opposite of what you just said you learned.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.